Proactive is a range of blemish control and skincare products that work to prevent and control blemishes caused by acne, as well as keep skin clear. What separates Proactive from the rest of the market is its exclusive benzoyl peroxide microcrystal technology. This means the advertising message is going to contain a large amount of information about the product, and this message is going to communicate a meaning on a literal level. The advertising plan for Proactive falls into the second quadrant of the FCB grid. The effective strategy is for highly involving and feeling purchases. Communication in these advertisements stresses psychological and emotional motive, such as building self-esteem or enhancing one's ego or self-image. Proactive is one of the leaders in the acne treatment market. This is due to them being one of the most highly marketed acne treatments across a number of countries through the use of infomercials that use big-name celebrities to establish themselves as a leading brand. Proactive claim that they are Australia's #1 acne brand, and its competitors consist of Clearasil, Neutrogena, Finesse, and Benzac. When selling a beauty and health product such as Proactive, a company has to make sure that their advertising is neither misleading nor deceptive. As Proactive's infomercials are heavily information orientated and contains a number of before and after photo, it is their duty to make sure this information is true and isn't implying something that is false or misleading. Acne is a common skin disease affecting 85% of Australians aged between 15 and 24 years old. As Proactive is an acne treatment, this advertisement is obviously focused on this age bracket of consumers and anyone else who may suffer from acne. This young target audience are predominantly students who are self-conscious and aspire to be confident, such as those celebrity endorsing Proactive. In this advertisement, through the use of pop star Katy Perry, this idea is only further reinforced. The target audience they are focusing on is highly appropriate, as Proactive is a product a large amount of these consumers are going to need. Content is used social currency, and they talk about brands they perceive as unique and buy brands they hear recommended by peers. Those brands that represent the identity aspects and fit in with the aspired crowd behavior will be able to establish a relationship. Self-identification with brands is by far the most important step in engaging successfully with this audience. Great youth brands echo Gen Y's passion points. This generation of consumer are very skeptical of advertising. To penetrate the skepticism and capture the attention of this audience, marketers have to bring their message in a different way. In this advertisement, and in many others, the brand attempts to become part of pop culture so that the product is seen as appealing and trendy. The key consumer insight for this advertisement is that the consumer holds a number of insecurities about themselves due to their skin condition. They are in need of a product to provide visible changes in clear skin so that ultimately they can feel confident, sociable, and restore a positive self-image. For years now, Proactive have heavily marketed their products through the use of infomercials that make use of big-name celebrities to establish themselves as a leading brand and as exclusive. With this advertisement, through the demonstration of global phenomenon Katy Perry using the product, they are using a product user positioning strategy. By doing this, they are connecting with the self-conscious target audience who may aspire to be popular, fashionable, and confident just like Katy. They are positioning Proactive as exclusive and desirable compared to other acne treatments, as Katy Perry herself uses the product. Furthermore, the use of positioning by product attributes and benefits is demonstrated in this advertisement. A number of times through the advertisement, it is reinforced that Proactive contains an exclusive formula to fight acne, offering something its competitors cannot, which sets it apart from the rest of the market. As the advertisement is purely focused on those who suffer from acne problems, there is not really any further basis for segmentation possible or required. However, it can be identified that this advertisement tries to appeal to the market through a psychographic dimension. It is explained that it's about feeling confident and comfortable in your own skin after using the product. The overriding idea of the advertisement is Proactive can change you from someone who is insecure and self-conscious to someone who is vibrant and bursting with confidence. There is a strong emotional appeal within the advertisement. They are selling the product as something more than just an acne treatment cream, but a solution to any self-image problems one may have, which is common among the target audience. They have used this approach to stand out in the market, as if they are just to explain the features of the product, they are going to appear to be like every other product in the market. Additionally, by simply just stating the features of the product, the advertisement would have been very boring and unappealing to the young demographic. As the advertisement is an infomercial, the purpose is to create brand awareness and trial of the product. The majority of the advertisement consists of making the consumer aware of what the product is and the benefits from using it. Then, at the end of the commercial, the viewer is told to call the number or visit the website to purchase the product. Ultimately, the objectives of the advertisement could be to increase the amount of people who visit the website and call to purchase the product by a certain percent. To know if Proactive have successfully fulfilled the advertising objectives, they could monitor the number of phone and online inquiries. When someone calls a number and before hanging up, the phone operator could ask the customer exactly how they became aware of Proactive. The same method could be implemented online through a small pop-up survey when someone chooses a product. By doing this, it would determine whether or not the infomercial was effective or not. Being an infomercial, this advertisement is somewhat limited in respect to creative strategy. As the sole purpose is to advertise the product in a highly informative manner, if it were to involve a lot of creative content, the audience may be drawn away from the fact that it is an infomercial. However, with the ultimate goal being to convey a message that connects with the target audience on an emotional level, advertisers chose a fast-paced and somewhat high-intensity approach. This approach appeals to the younger demographic they are targeting and tugs on their attitudes, feelings, and emotions. This is successful through the use of upbeat music and footage of Katy Perry performing on stage, which captures the attention of the young, aspiring audience. To evoke positive associations and good feelings towards a product, the advertisers have strongly focused on what the intended audience really care about, their self-consciousness and physical appearance. The message, strategy and claim with the broadest and most meaningful appeal to the target audience is that Proactive can assist them in being confident and no longer self-conscious about their skin problems. For these reasons, the message statement strategy could be: advertising will demonstrate to sufferers of acne that Proactive can fight and control the skin disease in a fast and effective manner using special ingredients that are exclusive to the Proactive formula. This will result in the consumer to be confident, vibrant and completely themselves in their own skin, without the worries of people judging them because of their acne. The tone of the ad is strongly empathetic and the brand personality is understanding and engaging through the use of a celebrity endorsement. This idea that Proactive can solve any negative self-image problems an acne sufferer may have can also be identified as the unique selling proposition. This proposition is not just words, nor just product puffery or show window advertising, but suggests a benefit a consumer can experience if they purchase this product. As previously mentioned, the tone of the campaign is strongly empathetic in that it attempts to share the same feelings that the intended audience are feeling. This is portrayed through Katy Perry sharing personal experience about her own problems with acne. This taps into the key target audience insights effectively. The commercial evokes emotional appeals by demonstrating the enjoyment and overwhelming satisfaction that Katy Perry experienced after using the product. This involves both personal states or feelings and social-based feelings. Proactive have used an emotional appeal as their product does not greatly vary from competing brands, meaning identifying rational difference of them is difficult. With the prior emotional ties existing with the audience and acne, an emotional appeal is highly effective. Proactive have used Katy Perry's image and reputation as one of the world's biggest pop icons to endorse the product. With the target audience predominantly teenagers who surround themselves in pop culture, using public figure Katy Perry was an effective strategy to convey their message, as she is someone the target audience can easily identify. A numerous amount of times throughout the advertisement, technical information is cited about the product, such as advanced micro crystal medicine which penetrates faster than instant acne fighting action. This is used to identify what distinguishes it against other products in the market. And another technique used in the advertisement was demonstration. A number of times throughout the advertisement, footage is shown of people applying the proactive cream to their face. This works to get across the effective, resonant message that taps into the consumer insight effectively. Overall, Proactive effectively developed an advertising campaign that conveys the message of the product's ability to fight acne and give a user confidence through an emotionally driven, resonant creative strategy. This matches the attitudes and values of the target audience that is made up of an insecure young demographic suffering from acne. As mentioned earlier on, advertising to this target audience is difficult because they are skeptical of advertising, and to capture their attention, advertisements have to be brought to them in a different manner. For these reasons, it can be recommended to improve the creative approach. The advertisement should contain less scientific and technical evidence, seeing as the audience is already skeptical. The advertisement would still engage and connect with them, but if they are only given a small portion of information about the product, it may lead them to call or go online to inquire about it more. Television was the media used in this campaign in the form of a 2-minute infomercial. The main advantage, and probably the key reason as to why this media channel was used, is because television allows the advertiser to put the executional technique of demonstration to great use, something that a print ad cannot do. The use of a lengthy television advertisement that gives detailed information about the product is also effective in reaching those consumers who are high involvement thinkers. However, as the target audience are young and only pay real attention to those advertisements which are brought to them in new and engaging ways, a television commercial may have not been the most effective media to use in engaging this audience. As this demographic are digital natives, using online media such as Facebook, YouTube, or even an online forum may be more effective in reaching the target audience. As this generation distrust traditional advertising and are more likely to listen to their peers, Proactive should strategize and use buzz marketing to get consumers to spread the Proactive message. This will be effective amongst these savvy consumers, as an accepted member of the social circle will always be far more credible than any communication that could come directly from the brand. This could include handing out product samples, providing products to influential people and encourage them to talk about the brand to others, building web communities so customers can chat about their product experiences online, organizing events for customers to give them first-hand experience with the brand, and even hiring actors to talk up a brand in the public space.